Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, November 27th, 2010. And it was a good day yesterday. Well, started off good and ended, not the way I wanted. But anyways, so my weight as of today is 193.3. So that's a total loss of 4.1, I believe. That's a lot to lose in one day. So I was pretty stoked about that. Getting on the scale, I wasn't so stoked because last night when I went to sleep, I went to sleep with a headache, and I kind of woke up with some remnants of it. But I did everything I was supposed to do and got ready and did everything that I usually do. And when I saw that scale, it really kind of pumped me up to get my day going. I do believe that I possibly could have got that headache yesterday because I didn't drink enough water. I did drink a lot of those teas that I made, unsweetened teas. I turned them into, I brewed them and then turned them into iced tea. Put them in the refrigerator to cool down. And I did drink a lot of those, but I'm thinking maybe my body just wanted more water too. So I think I'm going to kind of save those for the mealtime, maybe before, during, and after meal. And throughout the day, I'll just do the water. Make sure that, hopefully that's going to stop the headaches from coming. But yesterday, the meal that I had, I was looking through Dr. Simeon's pounds and inches protocol yesterday again, and I read through it, and I'm thinking that maybe I didn't follow it, well enough. It does specifically say, oh shoot, I don't know what the paper says. It specifically says for your, in the protocol, it lists out your breakfast, teas and coffees. For lunch, it tells you 100 grams of these different meats, one vegetable, one breadstick, and an apple, orange, or strawberries, or half a grapefruit. And then it says for dinner, the same 4 choices as lunch. And I know on the first day, I stayed within what I was allowed for the protocol as far as the foods that are allowed. But for lunch, I had one thing, and for dinner, I had another thing, as you saw in my video. I left the photos for you. But yesterday, what I did was I had the same thing for dinner as I'd had for lunch. So, I'm not sure if that was part of the big loss or not, but I think I'm going to just follow it that way. If it says right here, the same 4 choices as lunch, then I guess I need to stick to my lunch and my dinner. You folks may leave some comments and let me know if it is kind of something that I can vary, because, I guess it can get boring, having the same thing all day. But if it's as effective as it was yesterday, I'm thinking that it may be worth it. So for lunch and dinner yesterday, what I had beef, which I just sauteed on a dry pan, so it was kind of sticky. All I did was put some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And the salt that I use, by the way, I use kosher salt, or in Hawaii we call it Hawaiian salt. It's the big crystals that you use. It's not like a regular Morton salt, granulated salt. That's the kind of salt that I use. And so those 3 things, put it in a pan, and as soon as it was done, I dropped some spinach, fresh spinach, and like a shot of that Bragg's, the Bragg's liquid aminos. And that really wilted the spinach down. And I put some salt and pepper on the spinach. Bad idea, because that Bragg's liquid aminos, as it starts evaporating, it becomes a very salty, pungent flavor. So I actually didn't need any extra flavoring because Bragg's had it enough. Last night when I redid it for my dinner, I put only the Bragg's, no salt and pepper, and it was still salty. So I'm thinking that maybe next time I do spinach, I'm not going to use the Bragg's. I'll use maybe some lemon juice or something and salt and pepper. That might be better, not so salty. In fact, my daughter ended up eating it. She loves spinach, but she could handle the salt. I couldn't handle it. I couldn't even finish it. So that's a little hint there. Let me go ahead and show you what that meal looked like. Alright, hope you enjoyed the photos of those. And so that's basically what I had yesterday. I tell you, those oranges really work for me. They're really working as kind of a dessert food. I've been sticking to the apple as a breakfast with the tea, and now I'm going to have the water. And then I'm just doing the lunch with no fruit, and then dinner will have my orange. Unless I get really hungry in between, maybe I'll have the orange in between, but it's been a really nice thing for me to finish off with that. So I'm pretty much done for today, and I'll see you folks tomorrow. Let's see how successful it is. Today I'm doing fish, a white fish. I bought it at the store yesterday, so it's a swordfish, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to cook it in some paper in the oven and see how that turns out. I'm hoping it'll do well because I love fish. So anyways, I will talk to you folks tomorrow. Leave some comments below on anything you do, on any questions you have, and I'll go ahead and respond as soon as I can. Until then, have a great day. Aloha.